Have you ever watched your favorite movie and felt something was off? Like the scene was unsettling but you couldn't explain why? What if I told you that some of the most beloved characters in pop culture are not heroes at all, but masters of psychological manipulation? Today, we dive into the subtle art of gaslighting hidden in plain sight, woven into your favorite shows, films, and even songs, revealing how these stories may have quietly reshaped the way you see reality. You thought that romantic love scene was just passion, or that catchy song was about heartbreak. Think again. Beneath the surface lies one of the most chilling tactics in dark psychology: gaslighting. It's everywhere, in Hollywood scripts, in best-selling novels, in chart-topping songs. It has been glamorized, normalized, and disguised as entertainment. And the more we consumed it, the more it blurred our understanding of truth and manipulation. Let's begin with the origin. The word gaslighting itself comes from the 1944 movie Gaslight. In it, a husband manipulates his wife into believing she is losing her mind by dimming the gas lamps in their home and denying the change when she notices it. He hides objects, changes details, and constantly tells her she is imagining things. The more she questions reality, the more control he gains. This film didn't just give us a term, it gave us a blueprint. And from that moment on, gaslighting became one of Hollywood's favorite narrative tools. Take Gone Girl, 2014. On the surface, it's a thriller about a missing wife, but at its core, it's a masterclass in gaslighting. Amy, the central character, stages her own disappearance to frame her husband for murder. She manipulates not only her husband's perception of reality, but also the audience's. We are forced to question what is real, who to trust, and how easily the truth can be twisted. It's seductive and horrifying all at once, and it mirrors how gaslighting works in real life. It makes the unbelievable believable. Or look at The Girl on the Train, 2016. The protagonist, Rachel, is an alcoholic who doubts her own memory. Those around her exploit her vulnerability, convincing her that her instincts are wrong, that she is unreliable, that she is the problem. This film doesn't just tell a story, it shows us the brutal impact of gaslighting. Rachel's pain, her confusion, her self-doubt, they're the exact symptoms that victims of gaslighting face every day. But it's not just films. Television thrives on psychological manipulation. Consider the hit show You. Joe Goldberg, the charming yet obsessive protagonist, manipulates women into believing his lies. He rewrites reality with a smile, gaslighting his victims until they doubt their own sanity. What makes you especially disturbing is that it draws viewers into complicity. The audience sees the world through Joe's perspective, making us question how easily charm and narrative can disguise abuse. Or think about Big Little Lies. Behind the glamorous lives of its characters lies a chilling dynamic: manipulation, denial, and emotional abuse hidden behind wealth and beauty. In one of its most haunting storylines, a character is repeatedly told that her instincts are wrong, that the violence she feels is somehow her fault. This isn't just drama, it's a dramatization of gaslighting. Even Sharp Objects explores similar themes, with toxic family dynamics that make the protagonist doubt her memories, her pain, and even her identity. These shows don't just entertain, they plant seeds. They show us how manipulation works, how victims are silenced, and how reality can be bent until it breaks. But gaslighting doesn't stop at screens. It's in music too. In 2020, the Chicks released an album called Gaslighter. The title track is a direct attack on manipulative behavior in a toxic relationship. Its lyrics describe denial, blame-shifting, and rewriting history, all hallmarks of gaslighting. For many listeners, this song wasn't just catchy. It was a revelation. It gave language to experiences they had lived but never understood. Taylor Swift has also touched on the theme. Songs like All Too Well hint at emotional manipulation, where the victim's feelings are minimized and dismissed. While not always explicit, many fans interpret her lyrics as reflections of gaslighting in relationships, where passion becomes control and love becomes a tool for domination. Why does pop culture use gaslighting so much? Because it works. It creates tension, drama, and shock. It makes audiences second-guess themselves, just like real victims. Writers and directors know that gaslighting taps into something primal, our fear of losing control over reality. By watching characters experience it, we feel both horror and fascination. We can't look away because deep down we know it could happen to us. And in a way, it already has. Every time we cheer for a character who twists reality, every time we laugh at a manipulator's clever trick, every time we consume a narrative that normalizes doubt and denial, we're participating in the very psychology of gaslighting. Entertainment doesn't just reflect life, it shapes it. The danger is that constant exposure blurs the line between fiction and reality. Viewers may start to accept manipulation as normal, as romantic, as inevitable. How many movies portray a man convincing a woman that she's wrong, only for it to be framed as passion? How many shows glorify characters who control others with lies, making them seem clever instead of abusive? Pop culture doesn't just show gaslighting, it sometimes glamorizes it. Remember that character who always made you doubt yourself, even when you knew you were right? That wasn't just drama, it was gaslighting. Hollywood has dressed it up as entertainment, but in real life, it's a weapon. Victims suffer anxiety, depression, and trauma that can last for years. Yet on screen, it becomes thrilling, seductive, or even funny. This normalization is dangerous because it teaches audiences to ignore red flags. So what should we do with this knowledge? First, recognize it. The next time you watch a movie or hear a song, ask yourself, is this love or is this control? Is this passion or is it manipulation? Second, talk about it. When we name gaslighting, we strip it of its power. Third, protect yourself. Stories can inspire us, but they can also blind us. Don't let entertainment make you question your reality. Because the truth is this: if gaslighting can be hidden in the art we love most, if it can entertain millions while disguising abuse, then it can creep into our own lives without us ever noticing. That's the real horror. Gaslighting has become one of Hollywood's darkest secrets, a storytelling tool that doubles as a psychological weapon. And the more we watch, the more we risk absorbing its lessons. So here's the haunting question to leave you with. If you can't even trust your favorite stories to show you reality, how will you ever trust the reality you live in? Subscribe to Mind Control Z for more explorations into dark psychology, manipulation, and the hidden tricks used to control your mind. Because only awareness can set you free.